So children, in our previous video we studied about exhaustible resources. Now let us learn about inexhaustible resources. Inexhaustible resources are those resources that are available in abundance and can be replenished quickly over a period of time. Sunlight, water, air and plants are the examples of inexhaustible resources. They are also called renewable resources. See children, inexhaustible resources are also called as renewable resources, and these are the resources they can easily replaceable. If you use it more and more, even many times, it is not getting over. It is available in abundance. It is available in a large quantity. It will not get over. And if at all it is going to complete, we can easily replaced, isn't it? Then sun. The energy we get from the sun is called solar energy. This energy is used by the plants to make their food. Humans use this energy for various purposes such as for heating, cooking, lighting homes and for producing electricity. See children, I have given you one small example picture there. Sunlight is absorbed by the solar panel. That solar panel will send the solar energy to the house. There it is utilized for cooking, lighting and many other things. Okay. The energy which we get from the sun is said to be the solar energy. The energy which we get from the sun is called solar energy. Remember, what is solar energy means? The energy which we get from the sun is called as solar energy. This solar energy is utilized by the human beings for many purposes like heating, cooking, lighting. Okay, next, air. Our earth is surrounded by the air all around. Isn't it? Everybody knows that earth is surrounded by air. All living beings on the earth need air to breathe in to stay alive. Without air, we can't breathe. We can't breathe means we will die. Isn't it, children? And energy from the wind is used to produce electricity. How is this electricity produced? That too from the wind. So we'll see that huge windmills have been set up in some states in India to produce electricity. The energy generated from the wind is known as wind energy. What is wind energy? The energy generated from the wind is known as wind energy. In some of our Indian states, they have placed a huge windmills. You can see the picture there. There is a windmill. Due to wind, the wheel rotates, and when it starts rotating, it will produce electricity. That electricity will be stored in the powerhouse. Then that electricity is sent to the people's houses and other office buildings and even to the schools and all through lighting wiring connections. Okay. Water. One of the most important natural resources is water. All humans, plants and animals need water. We use water for various purposes like drinking, cooking, washing, growing crops, etc. Energy generated by the falling water is used to produce hydroelectricity. What is hydroelectricity? The electricity produced by the water is said to be the hydroelectricity. See children, water is one of the most important natural resources, isn't it? See, without water we won't able to drink, we won't able to cook, we won't able to wash, we won't able to grow the crops. All these are depending on the water itself. And the energy generated by the falling water is said to be the hydroelectricity. See, few dams were constructed, then the falling water will be made to fall on the turbines. When the turbine rotates, the electricity is generated, hydroelectricity is generated. That electricity is then stored in the powerhouse. Then later it is sent to the people. Okay. Plants. All human beings and animals depend on as plants as they provide food and oxygen. We get many things from the plants such as timber, medicine, rubber, gum, etc. Forests are home to many animals, insects and plants, and trees help in preventing the soil erosion. See children, plant is also one of the natural resources, as this is one of the very important natural resource for human being. See, plant will provide food and plants will provide the raw materials for the factory workers, due to which the people will work in the factories. Raw materials like timber, medicine, rubber, gum, etc., which we get from the plants, means trees. And forests are made by the how is the forest formed? Without forest will have a more plants, thick forest, isn't it? Those forests will are the homes for many animals and insects. These plants and trees help in preventing soil erosion. How the soil erosion is prevented by the plants? Because these plants and trees hold the soil tight. Then due to the holding of the soil by the roots will prevent the soil erosion. And also plants give us oxygen, which is very necessary for the human beings and all the living animals, that without oxygen they can't survive, isn't it children? So plants are one of the very important natural resource. Next, soil. Plants are grown in the soil. Fertile soil is needed for growing crops, and soil is the home to many small animals. Many small animals like earthworm, beetle, ant are the animals which live in the soil. So soil is the home for many small animals, and without soil plants can't grow, isn't it children? So soil is also one of the important natural resource. Okay, further things we'll discuss in our next video.